most times you don't get it. You don't get a chance to see the CEO, but he's always busy up and down trying to put together a number of sites out there. And he's just here briefly. Probably he will be running for another meeting. Maybe he might come back into the Zoom when people have increased. So he is around right now. He had sent us some updates on Ethiopia. Maybe he can tell us how things are unfolding. Mr. Dima, we are happy to see you this morning. As people are still coming on, maybe you could be giving them some small updates.
Yeah, hello guys. Hello guys. Nice to see you all. And yeah, I just come into Zoom for a few minutes because I want to make some short updates. I just speak yesterday with Jafar. You know that everything is safety in Sudan because the Atbara in Port Sudan is safety. Even now we can come to Port Sudan to Sudan not by the flight but from the Cairo or Eritrea. They come directly from the Cairo on the yacht to the Port Sudan, and there is no issue. So we keep working, and then anything not stop it. Yeah, now we need to find new way to just transfer the money from Sudan to the outside, because we need to convert the money, in crypto and then put money on the platform. But this is no big deal. We're just working on it right now. And in the couple of days, I think maybe this week, I will fly to Ethiopia, to Assosa. There is my geologist, Eddie. You're already done with exploration. Everything is ready as well on the site. At least I have like in Ethiopia, in Assosa, more than 7 projects right now with the license, with everything, with local agreement. So not like in Sudan, the small scale mining in the Ethiopia seems like Sudan, but not like in Sudan, because they like make agreement with local government, and you will pay local fees and no need to do anything. And they don't have like a refinery. Only Sudan have a refinery. In Ethiopia there is no refinery, so the government will buy the gold directly from the central bank. They buy in gold, not refinery gold. They buy in the door. So it's no big deal. And Eddie sent me a report that more than like 7 projects right now, they're waiting me for they come to Ethiopia and discuss with people to like be a shareholder and put the money there. So now I'm decided to put 70% of the money in Ethiopia and then 30 in Sudan until the situation is going much better. Because for me it's safety, and also we have very big people now, very big. Like say only for the couple of days we received like more than $700,000 already. So I'm just now in Dubai, and the people is working very very hard, and the guys, the lady, and the guys who just jump in now in our AUROUS Finance, they make like a lot of meeting me when they found. We just discussed what found. They waiting for the papers. They also put a lot of money, at least like next month coming like 2.3 or $3 million. They come into my wallet now, and that's it. So we're just planning to organize everything, and I'm also looking forward. Then it come from Ethiopia. If in Sudan can be now already going to changes, because that there is no big deal. They control only Khartoum and they like Darfur and Kordofan. But this area we don't interested about this area, because they neither work in Kordofan and neither work in like in Darfur. I work in a safe place. Port Sudan, Atbara, Dungala, Haya. For us it's everything good. Even the Ismail is write me and tell me report, give me every day report. Everything is safety. My lawyer has called me, so nothing will be happening. Even the office is done. No, nothing will be happening with the office as well. Office is working like, but I mean not working, but they close it, but everything is okay with office. So now we focus it on the change some marketing plan for the project. We want to create like how to tell, I don't know, the person which can give you like like just a swimming person. It's mean like how how to tell normally. I cannot. I just try. Let me just try to explain. So now we just pay the percent of the project when the project got IFT. So we make a new marketing for the IFT. We make a new marketing for the GAT when we make update, and also in couple of day, we will make for sure a new design for the cabinet. For the website already done. I think maybe maximum we need like 1 week, 2 week. Then we can make update. Then also I planning, to launch an NFT game. And the NFT game, this is not big deal because we're planning if we just go into Ethiopia in a Sosa and we will find that we'll launch everything now, we will create it now. Do not wait until we create in Adbara. But Jafar now still in Adbara. He working there without any problem, without any issue. And we continue work. So now after this situation, we have more opportunity, believe me. You will see. Because why? Guys, I have the same issue. I have the same issue like, I can tell you like in 2019. So what I have in 2019, then the first revolution will come in. A lot of people before they come in Sudan as well, like me in 2017. And they starting to work, they starting to put the money in the gold mining business. And they starting to build a camp, make exploration, drilling, everything. Yeah, but they scared the revolution and they move. They run. So what they do, they keep everything on the site. Even the done exploration, even the done license, everything. They keep it and they move. They're not returning African because they scare it now, That's what I tell you everyone when they come to country and cities and explain the people will just not trust Africa. They scare it. So that they screaming. That they will leave, and there is a lot of opportunity to work. Even my friend Mohammed Atta, he will buy from the guys very good camp from Dubai. The guys from Dubai will come. They will just put the money. They buy the good camp, the good like for army camp, but they will use it for the people in the gold mining area. And he will leave after the revolution. When the revolution started, he leave. And he never come back. So he will buy for $50,000, very big camp, which costs like $500,000 without any problem. So that's what I know. Now we have a lot of opportunity now to work in Sudan because new project will come to us for sure. You will see, because I'm never give up. I'm continuing. I don't care about anything. This situation can be done, so everything is good. Hopefully after this we have more proposal from the government because the new government coming. They need to attract investors. They need to move forward like this one. So we are here. We can support them without any issue. Another one things, the Carta. So the Carta now the price is going to less than before because some money will be just keep holding in the Khartoum, and the businessmen, the people cannot like now take the money from the Khartoum. Therefore, for them, that's dangerous, like, not easy. So the people who sold the Carta now on the market, they give a very, very good price. So guys, this is a good chance for us, We can use this chance for our things, change our life. Seems like, people tell to the moon. So now our project is moving to the moon. So that's what I want to tell you guys. Thank you for your, listening me, and I need to go for the physical meeting because I have a lot of meetings. I need to go to take a shower and then just go into the meeting. And also I finished with the IT company here in Sudan. In Dubai, I just received the residence, the residence like a visa. So I need to finish everything. Thank you guys. See you. Thank you for everything. Okay,
Right.
Benny, now your turn.
Thank you, my CEO. Guys, I'm gonna for you. I'm gonna talk again what the CEO was talking about. Thank you, sir. I want to give you, for some of you who didn't understand what he was saying, I need you to understand a little bit because some of you are not picking. He says that a moment like this one, he has seen it before, 2019. It happened, and very many people who had come to get licenses in Sudan who had brought all the equipment. Some of them don't trust Africa. When they see some of those uprisings, they run away. You get it? Some of them just leave everything down. They don't care. So some point, they even something they have invested $500,000, they will sell it at even 100,000 US dollars, and they just go away. You see? So the kata that he's talking about that was already sold to very many people, people have not processed it. Now they want to resell it again at a much cheaper price. So what we had a strategy which is so good, that we have the locals working. The locals are working, and these locals are part of what is on ground. We did not let the foreigners stay on the ground. That is the reason why this man stayed on the land from 2017. He was looking for the best way. He himself cannot stay there. If he had brought in people from out there to work, these people would be scared and run away. But the locals don't run. We have people who are managing the sites who are the locals. And these are the guys giving us feedback. They are saying, don't worry. Some of the big investors are running away. And when they run away, they leave the sites. So when they leave the sites, of course, the government takes it on again, and it gives it again to the people who are ready. Are we together? So he has also changed his portioning of funds. So now he's changing a bit. Originally, we were pushing plenty of money. We had moved some equipment before. He's saying now 70% will be pushed to Ethiopia. He will leave 30% in Sudan for a meantime, until when there is a new government that is making noise here and there. So he sees an opportunity. That's why I told you people that in every situation, a good businessman looks at an opportunity. Those who are not looking at the long term, they are not seeing what he's seeing. He knows what he's seeing. He has been in the place. That's why he went there much earlier. 7 years in that place. He knows exactly what is happening. So I do not want anyone to be scared. I'm seeing some new people here. I have seen, oh, they must have jumped off. I saw one of my people here, Apostle Muinda, Dr. Apostle Muinda. Now he's a doctor. Welcome back, my brother, from the hospital. Recently, my brother here was in the hospital, and God brought him back from wherever he was. It was not something easy. We were praying for you meanwhile. I see quite a lot of people here. I see my super leader.
I sent him the invite.
Ah, he's an amazing man. He's a man of God. I see super leaders. When you see the super ego, then you know things are happening. Our main man here, the true story. When you see him on a Zoom, just relax. Just sit down, and where you are, you know things are happening. Brothers are here. My brother Ebuka cannot miss a Zoom. He's always here trying to put together Nigeria. And guys, watch and see what is going to come out of Nigeria soon. Something amazing. I see my brother.
Hope you are recording. Hope you are recording, sir.
Yeah, everything is recorded now. I see my brother Maboko is in the house, all the way from Congo. Brother Maboko, how are you? We are supposed to have a meeting later, me and you, don't worry. We are going to have a major meeting. I want to give you enough time, and we discuss how to put together Congo. I see our leader, our mommy Tatiana, she's here. You guys have not met leader Tatiana. She's a lady who is very positive. Some of you one day will meet her. One day she will talk for you here, and then you listen, because she's a lady who speaks French, speaks Swahili, speaks Rwandese, and she has been growing teams. She always comes with her husband to meet me. You see, these people are always believing in what I tell them. I tell them something, they see I like it when they see what others don't see. Our people from Macau are here. I see Miss Owen is here. Doris is here. Leader Ann from Mombasa is in the house. You know, is in the house. Leader Ann, how are you?
David from UK.
Hey, David from UK, you are in the house. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. How is UK, my brother?
Fine. Great.
Amazing. Oh, yes. Guys, everybody is here. Those who missed out on the updates from the CEO, you know, I always try to get him for a short time. He knows that when it comes to communicating in English, he will probably struggle a little bit here and there, but he still delivers the point. Guys, money is not in English. Money speaks different languages. So when he's speaking with some of his people, he can speak the other language and everything. He's quick to do analysis. So he has given us some bit of updates that do not be scared of the current situation, because it is a time when those who are strategic take advantage. Many people are going to run away. They will be scared by what is happening in Sudan. And us, we are not running away because it is the locals we have. We have 3 sites that are currently on, and the locals are running them. When these other guys who, like the other day, the Chinese ran away. So when the Chinese ran away, the government said, okay, we need to give away this site because us, it's not possible to run away. We are having a community to feed at the end of the day. The other people have no bigger vision. That's the reason the company is running out there to pick new sites. So like I can tell you right now, Ethiopia is ready. Soon he is going to go on ground to finalize some documentation. Then once he has finalized the documentation, he will be sharing some of them. Probably they will upload them like we uploaded the ones which we have from Sudan. And work is gonna go on. So if it's your first time today, if it is your first time on this Zoom, relax, sit back, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna break this concept very fast. Then you're gonna see a difference between what we've been doing before and what we are about to get into. I've been in the industry, guys. This is my 8th year. I have scored success in this industry. I have learned. I have also burnt my fingers, but I will tell you the truth. I've been here to learn and move forward, not to run away. That's why the CEO at one point said, "You mean you have not lost money?" I said, I have, but it's not the reason for me to run out of the market. And to some extent, he said, okay, maybe we shall work together. You're not a coward. In this industry, me, I came to go to the top. I don't care whether I go alone, but it's impossible to go alone. You go with people who are like-minded minds. So some of you, we are going to go together to the top, and let's go, because it's lonely. I'm telling you, the top is lonely. Do you know why I tell you it's lonely? Let me give you a simple example. Sometimes I can drive through the streets and I find everybody is just looking at my car like this, looking at my car. And I'm like, you mean you can't look at other cars? You find that entire day, it's only you with the car that is different on the road. Are we together? Sometimes you go to certain places, you discover the people who are there are not good at discussing. You can't talk with them because these are all rich guys. You are not enjoying what is happening. You are not enjoying. So what we are going to do right now, let me share the screen. I take us through what we have. And it's very important, very, very important that you pay attention for the next almost 20 to 30 minutes. All right, let me share. And you see what the CEO was talking about here. The CEO was giving us a little update of what is happening. Now, if you are coming here for the first time and probably you have failed to find a project to settle in, everything you go in ends in 1 year, 2 years. This is the time for us now to have a project with an actual backup, a project that is here because we believe we have seen it. I have seen everything. I have gone to do due diligence. Some of you will see a few videos here that I will play, and then you will believe that somewhere, somehow, this project is not a lie. The CEO does not talk about type. By the way, guys, I need you to understand one of the signs of fake projects. Do you know some of the signs? Some people don't know. The CEOs of companies have decided to do daily presentations of their projects for themselves every day. Now, the question is, you mean they don't have time to do other meetings? Every day they are on Zoom, every day. They don't have something special to do. They, instead of delegating, they are saying, let us handle our thing well. Now, this CEO knows that the most important thing is what he is doing on the ground. The rest, he has said, Benny, be handling some of these Zooms. We are not saying they are not important, but I'll be coming in to give updates as soon as everything is good on ground. Now, when you don't oversee the CEO, it doesn't mean that he's hiding away from people. And when you oversee the CEO, it doesn't mean that he's showing himself to tell you, I'm here. You know, you need to start using your heads very well, because I've seen that trick some CEOs are using. They're like, we are here, we are not hiding. Every day you see us on the Zoom. So what? The question is, what is your underlying product? If you're there every day, seeing you every day does not mean that that makes the project last. Seeing you every day is not a credit creation. It's just, I would call it a deception to the people. A few people who cannot use a little of analysis, they will say, we see the CEO every day. Come on the Zoom, the CEO is going to be there. So people are coming to see the CEO. And before you know it, 1 year down the road, yes, you saw the CEO and the project is done. And you're asking yourself, but the CEO came every day. So we need to go now beyond seeing the CEOs. We need now to look at the actual product. Let's look at the credit creation. So that's why AUROUS Finance is saying, in gold, we trust. Now, this platform that you are about to see is seated on the ground, on the earth. We don't have bots, guys. We are not saying we have a speculative coin that is going to do $200 tomorrow and you'll be billionaires. No. We are seated on the earth, and the earth has assets. Are we together? And these assets, we are investing in them. That's why there is a business there. And when we invest in these assets, we are having different returns. So the mode of building this business is not through advertising, it's not through billboards, it is through the affiliate program, that the people who are going to come out and say, okay, we have understood, we want to build this, then there is something for you. The word affiliate means now you're entering the community. It also means there is commission for the person taking on the role. And then the leadership qualification, which you're about to see, and then the roadmap. The man has told you in 2019 something happened, and he took advantage because he has been in Sudan from 2017. You can't believe, from 2017. Now he's moving slowly to new locations as the others are still upcoming. Now, listen, 2 companies are currently operating. You're about to see another one right now. You're about to see the presentation change because of the new development. So we have Rainbow Minerals Mining Company, the RMMC, and AUROUS Global Mining Activities. Now, these 2 companies are currently registered officially by the Minerals Mining Company, the Ministry of Mining in Khartoum. And they are doing development of mining there. They are mining gold in that area. And guess what? Not only gold will be mined, but more things. So the activities are not as they were before. That's why the CEO is saying, okay, I need to be smart. I need to shift some finances to a much stable area for now. But still, the other side, we need to find a way of picking the money out. You see, it doesn't mean that money is stuck. The gold that we are mining at the moment needs to move. So he has told you an alternative route from Cairo. You see, an alternative route from Cairo. So right now, we are talking about a platform. Now, these 2 companies have created a platform. Are we together? On this platform, they are saying you can come and access our minerals from there. Now, this is what I want you to know. I gave usually an example that the platform is entering a digitizing concept. They are tokenizing the gold and the minerals, breaking them down into small, so that you can access. This is now the stock market version coming on the blockchain. Tokenization is stock market on the blockchain. Are we together? Every platform that you see out there has to have a certain backup. If I go to the platform of Be Forward, I know there is a yard here and there that has cars. All I need is to buy and they deliver my car. So there are so many platforms like eBay. The goods are not seated on the internet, guys. They are seated in some store somewhere. What you see on the internet are probably the photos of these goods that you want to buy. So they take photos of all of them and put them online and say, okay, this is the price. When you touch it, someone in the inventory looks at what you've touched and then they send it to you. Now, today, we are not saying that the platform is on with a bot. You see, some of them have bots. There is no actual underlying asset behind it. And they'll tell you, we are trading. What are you trading? Yes, crypto is good. Forex is good, guys. I have also done some trading. But now the question is, what happens at the point when you build a community around a trading platform? When you do that, it means now you are playing with people's money. But yet the concept you're dealing with is volatile. It's okay to be a good trader. Trade on your own, but please don't build communities around trading platforms. This is what I keep telling people. All these guys building communities around trading platforms are lying to us. I have seen it. All these guys building platforms around speculative assets like coins, and they're saying once it hits this value, or we have this project, when it comes up, it will be, you know, all these things are lies. The only thing a crypto needs is a buy and sell pattern. It needs a good PR. It needs a real feeling in the market that there should be trust. That if I gave you my Bitcoin and you give me your other coin, it is as good as me having a Bitcoin. You get it? So by the time that trust comes through, however much people write things around them, truth is, it is a volatile asset. It is speculative, and communities cannot stay there long. Are we together? So I'm only giving you free information here. Free information. The person comes and says, I can trade. I have a license. It's okay. Give me money. Originally, I was trading 5% per day with $1 million. What if I trade the same 5% with $5 million? Probably I will make more returns. You get it? It's the same story here. The company is saying, we have a ground to mine, licensed. What we are picking out of there right now is not a lot because we have limited resources. So we are saying, since we have already sited the ground, what is there is not speculative. It is a real asset. It is not for testing. There is a surveyed ground. And we are saying, can we have more money from a community and then we push it into a real product and give them back stable returns? That's the same thing. Just that now the credit creation is different. We are not trading crypto. We are not in a speculative coin. We are mining gold and other minerals, but our focus right now is on the gold. Are we together? So this company is also creating a bank, a metals bank, that the assets that will be in there, it means some of us will be also holding some of them. As the company trades these assets, we are also making some profits from them, and it's sharing with us. That's why it has distributed them and put them on a platform. So right now, the CEO has told you our ground that we were operating on was Sudan, which is still Sudan, but he has also given you the idea that he's changing the allocation in terms of money. And he has told you a few guys who are sending money into the system pretty soon. And by next week, we might see a new back office with updates. So our presentation will be changing time and again because we shall be adding new sites, new countries. So you're going to see us talking about Ethiopia. I will probably be among the people who will go there soon to see what is on ground. And then a few people, I have one of my leader in Nigeria, he has a big investor who says, I want to go to the ground. We've told him no problem. Let the CEO go and finalize the documentation and everything. He can come on ground. So such people, when they come on ground, they get more confidence. It is like inviting people to come and see trading boats. And you say, oh my God, we saw the trading boats. Like these guys are actually making money. But now the trading boats, yes, the boats are okay. But what are they trading? Are the markets still the same? First of all, we have asset deduction in terms of a crypto. Cryptos reduce their assets when they are volatile, actually moving up and down. That speculation of tomorrow it will be this and it doesn't, it's based on usability. Even gold, has the usability concept on it, but it's the only asset that doesn't just lose value. It also, like land, the more you demand gold, the more its value goes up. All of you know what's happening to gold soon. Are you aware of what is happening to gold soon? You know about the BRICS, these guys of Brazil, then Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These 5 countries are putting together their energy to create another currency, which is purely backed up by gold. So watch and see what is happening in the next 2 years. Gold is likely to go on a very high demand. Now, us, we are right into the future. Are we together? We are right into the future with an actual backup. Now, these are the 3 assets that I was talking about. If it's your first time today, we have 3 assets. We have an AFT token. So do not think I'm contradicting myself when I talk about a token. This token is a token on our platform. It is not a token on CoinMarketCap. Now I want you to understand this. So another person will say, so if it's not on CoinMarketCap, it means it's not listed somewhere on an exchange. No, we are having our own platform, in which platform you can convert this token and get USDT. You can also get GAT and withdraw very nicely. Are we together? So our token is not the speculative one. It started at a value of 0.1 when we began building the platform almost a month ago. Its current value is about 0.11. It is backed up by real gold. It is the one we are earning. The company pays us in AFT, and then we convert it and withdraw immediately at no conversion costs. Are we together at the moment? Now, this token grows every time 100,000 US dollars enters into the system. It grows by 2.5%. I'm going to show you to what extent it grows. It's limited in its growth. Then we have people who are investing directly on the USDT. Then we have those who are also investing directly on the GAT. The GAT is the actual gold in the system. Right now, GAT has a backup of 510 kilograms right now of gold, and people are investing on it. Now let's see the returns on these 3. Now, the first one, which is known as AFT, our transactional token, has something very amazing. You can come in and buy any amount of AFT starting from about $50, and then you stake it. When you stake it in the system, remember, we are going to be using that money to develop plenty of other areas. So as the company is using the money, already some of the money that they have received, they will be able to pay back your money every day from the staking. The staking rewards are 0.24 per day. Are we together? 0.24 per day. And do you know what happens at the end of the day? The end of the year, we are looking at a guaranteed return of 87.6. Now, people who are used to those funny hypes, they will tell you, no, that's too little. These guys are giving us more. But now the question is, where are they creating the money from the more? Can we receive this more for the next 2-3 years? Is it possible? Is it possible really? Or it's going to be on for 1 year, 8 months or whatever, and then to run away. So we need to ask ourselves, do we want to build a big team for a long time? So this is how you look at it. Look at the bank, how much they give for the entire year for fixing the money, which is probably maybe 12, 13 or 14 in a good bank. But right now, there's no 14 in my market. It's around 13. The bank which used to give 14, 15 closed. And that was Sudhil's bank. He understood a few things. Now, the bank has trust from you. The company here is saying you can also develop the trust. How? By starting small, $50. See how it is performing. When you see $10, then you can now try a withdraw. Now, our withdrawals are not charged. Now, that is something that is amazing. Nobody is charging you for a withdraw. The way you withdraw your money is the way it comes to your wallet. we said there is a growth happening on the token. Every time 100,000 enters the system, if you have AFT, it means you're having some value growing. That is 2.5%. Token price goes up. Now, there is a restriction in the growth, guys. Like we said, this system is not your speculative coin, the volatile coin. It is backed up by an asset that doesn't just lose value, which is gold. So that's why the coin will only grow to 0.35. It's about 300% of your money. Someone asked me, how come my capital is non-withdrawable? Why is it non-withdrawable? Because it is working capital. As long as you have your capital in AFT, you can leave it there. It's not valid for 6 months, 1 year, no. As it's like saying, I have my coins in on a blockchain, and each time the value goes up, I'm in money. Each time it goes low, I wait. Now, this is a transactional token, which is going to stay in the system. Its investment is open. It can only go to a maximum of 300%. So we are trying to create some sanity here, some bit of order. It's not manipulation. It is based on the backup. The backup is not the one that just goes up. No. I've seen people investing in gold and they're patient and their money stays stable. Are we together? If you have gold, you don't expect to wake up tomorrow and the gold, which was at, let's say, $60,000, is at 20 or 30. It's impossible. It will only lose something very small. Right now, it's actually going to increase. So the company is also saying, when you see $10, you can choose to reinvest or to withdraw. So you can recompound your money as little as $10. When you put the money in the system today, tomorrow the ROI starts. Are we together? The ROI starts the following day. Now, because there is a growth that comes in based on activity, on the money entering, there is usually a maximum profit you can make from AFT. That is about 1,050%. So some people were not seeing that. There is a possibility of you doing 1,050% because of the growth. So that's why there is nothing like your capital coming back. It stays running as long as you have AFT. It's not valid for 1 year. We are only saying if you see the staking reward of 0.24 per day, in 1 year, it will have given you 87.6. That's guaranteed. But because you have AFT, there is a possibility that it might also rise to about 300% of your money. So you need to understand those two things. Now let's go to the USDT, the swap. This one is simple, 1% per day, and it is just USDT. Its minimum investment is $500. Are we together? So when you stake whatever you've bought in USDT form, the company uses it. It uses it. And how is it using it? To help in the swap. It's also money that they take directly into the ground. And at the end of the day, they bring back some bit of returns for you. When you see $10, you can also withdraw from the USDT. The only difference in this program, it runs for only 90 days. So why are we putting it at 90 days? People are out there skeptical. They are still not yet trusting. So we are telling them, okay, fine, come, 3 months, come and see what you can make. After 3 months, your capital of $10,000 comes back to you. Now, that is number one. Number two, your profit also, 90% comes to you. It means that at the end of 3 months, you are making 190%. Let's go back to that example of that company that was telling you in 3 months, you're going to see all your capital back. That's the language most companies have. In 3 months, your capital will be back. Then what about the profit? They'll tell you, well, the rest of the months, now you are in profit. You see? Now the difference here is in 3 months, your profit plus your capital are all back. If you have learned to trust, maybe when you see $500 in the system, You say, okay, let me reinvest this. Much as you can withdraw minimum $10, but reinvestment here is 500. You can recompound your money at 500 each time you see it. So when you withdraw, do not expect to be charged. There are no withdrawal charges. Are we together? Now that is number 2. Number 3, there is another 1% for an entire year. So some people don't want 1% for 3 months. They're saying, I need 1% for 1 year. They invest directly on GAT. Right now, the value of 1 GAT is $0.53. When we started buying, it was 0.5. So it has gone up because there are people who are staking on it. So when you buy GAT, you stake. But GAT is as heavy as 0.01 grams of gold. So in GAT, there is gold. So meaning someone is buying directly gold here. $50 minimum you can invest. Minimum you can withdraw $10. Now the company is giving you a chance to have more GAT at the point of entry. The day you're buying GAT, look at 2 things. Do you want to come directly with the USDT? If yes, then you're going to get an extra 5% GAT. But if you go and buy AFT first, then you swap and get GAT, you're getting 10% extra on the deposit. Then also, if you're the man or lady who is smart out there and you say, I like holding, let me hold my GAT for 31 days. There is 10% for holding. We get it? So the company is saying, unlike AFT, in GAT and USDT, your capital will come back because it is limited for a certain period. GAT project or program runs for 1 year. After 1 year, you can renew it. In GAT, your capital will come back after 15 months. Someone is saying, why not 12 months? I'll tell you why. You can also reinvest in GAT 10%, $10 each time you see it. Now the difference is here. Why does your capital come back in 15 months? It's because when you invest in GAT, the money goes directly to the factory part and the processing of the gold directly. So they'll tell you, we have 90 days for you to start having ROI. So the system, the CEO says, based on the new developments, this 90 days might change. So let's wait and see where they put it. But at the moment, it was based on 90 days. And after 90 days, which are 3 months, then your ROI starts. That's why you have 1 year, but again, the capital comes back in 15 months. Realistically, this makes a lot of sense. So you have done 365% in a year. You have another, what is it? Your capital, which is 100% coming back. That is 465%. So where is the other 100 coming from? The other 100 and probably 30 or something comes in from the 5 or the 10 or the holding. That's why the maximum you can make, from GAT in a year is 533%. You see? It is up to you to make that 533. Now the company goes ahead and says, okay, you came and invested. 1 month down the road, you got a problem. You have a hospital issue. You have something very like an emergency and you need to pull your money out. This company says there is no problem. If you want to terminate, we shall give you back your money, but we shall only charge you 20%. You see? They are not saying you already put the money in, we cannot give it back to you, we have already used it. No, we have money somewhere, and each time you have an issue, we tell you it's okay. Since you had already trusted us, we shall also give you back your money. It's the same thing when you go and put money in the bank and fix it. 6 months down the road, you say, no, I had fixed it for 1 year. Whatever interest I have made, I'm going, but I need my capital back. The bank will give you back your money with a certain cut off. Are we together? So that's what AUROUS is doing. They are saying, we are not going to refuse to give you your money, but we shall have a 20% cut off. Does that make sense? For me, it does. So if you are the type who is not patient, why don't you do a 3 months? Do a 3 months and relax. as you develop more trust. Some of us will be in AFT doing 300%. As you wait to do maybe 190%, we shall be in GAT doing 533%. So anyway, it's a choice you can make right now. Now, these three programs or these investment plans have not talked about anybody being invited. If you're the type who said, me, I got fed up of people blaming me each time I call them a project ends, please come with your money and keep quiet here. But some people say, no, I still need to talk to some people. Is there a project like that? Our motive here is to build. Much as we are to build, we have to use investors' money to build. But again, the investors are also looking for a place where they can consistently make money without making noise with it, because they don't understand the concept of selling. Some of them have their businesses, they have where they are working. Now, there are people like us who are networkers. We gave out away all the other businesses and said, networking is our business. So if it is our business, we are going to accept whatever comes with it. People are going to call us names. People are going to run after us. People are going to hate us, but the motive is not to make losses for people, but to help them make money. So we shall continue trying to talk to some new people out there. The world has 8 billion people. Each time you say, all the people around me, I have talked to them, and they say they hate those things, then you have limited the extent to which you can go. Are we together? Please don't limit. I don't think you've talked to everybody. We are in the business of selling. Now we have something to sell. Gone are the days when we were just selling air. Now we have something to sell. Now, this is the explanation of this AFT. I have given it all to you. It's at 0.1. You can see the capitalization of 100K takes it up by 2.5. It has a limitation of up to 0.35. The staking is 0.24 per day, 87.6 for the entire year. That is guaranteed. So this is now GAT. One single GAT is $0.53, but it's as heavy as 0.01 grams of gold. You can stake GAT and make 1% per day. You can also get more GAT at the point of entry. This is just the summary. And then the USDT has nothing special. It is just a program that allows you to invest $500 and above. The maximum is up to you. Are we together? It is up to you. Make 1% per day. 90 days later, your capital comes back plus your profit. And now the people who are like me, who love making noise out there, who know what this kind of affiliate concept brings. The part where the company says we are not advertising on radio, on TV, or in newspapers, the part where we want to pay a few people, this is it. So how much are they paying us and how are they building the affiliate program? It's not binary, it's a unilevel system. Unilevel means I am just building on one level just, meaning I have anybody I bring directly on me cannot go under another person. It's impossible. So very many lazy people love those binary things and they keep blaming their uplines. Even before they start, they're like, are you going to put people under me? If you don't, I don't think I can do this business. You're like, oh, so this one doesn't understand the kind of business. And they keep blaming, my upline never put anyone under me, so I made no money. Come on, guys. Now, this one here, if you're going to blame your upline, assume you don't have an upline here. You're going to just draw a line, unless if you give someone directly to your downline, then that person will go below you and you'll still make money. Now, you can build as many people as you want, but you're going to earn 15% direct commission. Do you get this? 15%, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 10, 15. But this 15 is in levels. Are we together? You're going to make 15% from level 1, which is 5%, level 2, 3%, level 3, 2%, level 4, 1%, level 5, 1%, level 6, 1%, level 7, 0.5, level 8, 0.5, level 9, 0.5, and level 10, 0.5. So when you come at this level, at this part, you need to understand. Someone in Rwanda asked me, but I have sponsored somebody. I have not seen the 15%. I said, bro, did you have a package? He said, yes, I have a package. So how much did you make? Line 1. I see only 5%. I said, yes. Now you're beginning to understand. What qualifies you to make 5% from everybody you bring? You investing only $50. Can you imagine? So meaning you can start business at $50. If you want to make 3% on level 2, it means the company is also saying, can you improve your investment from 50 to 200? If you want to make 2% on level 3, can you have a package of at least 500? If you want to make 1% on level 4, can your package be at least 1,000? You get it? So the biggest package that opens all the levels is $10,000. But let me tell you, there is no day you're going to have all the levels immediately. You can imagine in 1 month I've been building, I'm so far just at level 7. And yet I have 420 people. So meaning everybody is around here. They haven't even reached down. So truth is, people are going to come. So don't worry about you not having a 10,000. Don't worry about you not having a 3,000. Start with that $50. Start with that 200. It's okay. You're going to cover some levels. It means within a few days, you can have 3 levels covered. That is if you had even put in 500, you've taken yourself up to 3 levels in this system. If you came with the 1,000, the 1,000 takes you up to 4 levels. Can you imagine? Then you can keep upgrading your package. As you upgrade, your levels go up, go up. Your personal deposit will help you go higher, plus the volume you're making. Is that clear? Now, this is the part we call qualification. The company is saying we want to give back to you for helping us build a community. And what are we giving you back? Some money, because you've qualified as a pearl, as a sapphire, as a ruby, as a diamond. Each time you qualify, they give you some money. How do you qualify? These are simple. 3 rules. You have to satisfy only 3 lines. In binary, there are 2 lines. Here, there are 3 lines to satisfy, meaning you need only 3 leaders who are working. Only 3. Are we together? Your first leader is going to contribute 40% of the volume towards that rank. Your first country, maybe, wherever. Second leader will contribute 30%. So 40 plus 30, that is 70. Now, remember, you sponsored maybe 15 guys. The company picked out 2 to be the main 2 lanes. And then the rest of the other guys have been bundled in 1. So that's why you're going to find that your other lines have more volume when they are bundled together than the individual who has probably 1 big volume. This individual, when he's left alone, he has more volume than all the individuals. When you bundle together, that's why anytime you'll be seeing your other branches having more turnover. That's how the system is. So you have to also improve your package anytime you need to hit a rank. For instance, to be a pearl, you need to have at least $50. And you need someone to have invested maybe 500, or a group of your people investing a total volume of $500, you become a pearl. The sapphire, you need a package of $250. You see, you need your main branch to have done 600. The other 2 branches have done 450, and the company gives you $100. So every level, there is money coming to you. At Ruby, they give you back 250. At Emerald, you have 500 back. At Diamond, you have 1,500 back. Blue Diamond, you have 2,500. So as you keep growing, you'll find yourself with 15 ranks, because these are 15 ranks. The final one is the Platinum, where your package is 250K, and you've done only sales of 10 million, guys, just 10. And the company is saying we are giving you another $500,000 for you here. Now, this is what I call business for me. This is a business, career development. you can come and grow. Here, you can't do this alone. You can do this with a team. Are we together? And now I told you, when you saw the CEO talking, he said around 2019, when they started developing their first area, there are many areas they were acquiring because some people had run away because of the instability. Now, for him, he understood something. He said to me, I won't run away. I will let the local run the platform nicely. I partner with these guys and we run this project. When others run away, we get more. It's an advantage. He actually says it's an advantage. People see war and then those others see business. His dad used to operate in Syria. We all know what has been in Syria. Syria was a very unstable place, but the dad used to make plenty of money and he understood, he passed the same concept to the son. He told the son, go to Africa where people think it is unstable, yet there is a lot of business. Let there be trust again. So he has been here, he's moving around, and from 2017, they have been trying to get things done. Whatever you see now was not done yesterday. We have plenty of land for mining right now. We have added on more sites in Ethiopia. We shall be adding on more in Tanzania. I know Tanzania is next because I saw some meeting we had the other day. We are currently talking with some people who are opening our way much faster than the other areas. From Tanzania, it will be very easy for us to get to Nairobi now. Then probably we start talking with other areas like Zimbabwe, where we have another partner already. So everything, guys, is unfolding. Everything behind this project is real. And this is the end of this morning presentation. But before you leave, watch this video of the sites that we currently have and the activities that are ongoing. Please watch it. It's just like 3 minutes, and then we can probably call it. Then we see the opening of an office whereby if you are in Uganda or in the neighboring areas, you can come and see an office which was already opened by the CEO here in our own country. So let me share here very, very fast, and we see what we have. Watch this video of our sites and then the activity. In this video, you'll also see me there because I had to go on ground to check whether these guys are really making money or they're lying to us.
With Photo Vibrance, you can transform any photo into a mesmerizing moving image in just a few clicks.
Now that is the kata. The CEO said we are going to be buying more cheaply now. It's going down because of the instabilities. More money for us. You can see me there walking. So I was there during doing my due diligence. So I'm not talking about what I don't know. It's a crusher. Okay, now before we play this one, before we see the corporates coming, let's go and see them opening the office. It's very, very important. Okay, opening office is the most important video I want us to see, so that you know there is a place. April, or a month ago now. Today is the 2nd. Actually, it's purely 1 month since the office was opened. So we have been working for 1 month. And see our CEO in Uganda. The most important thing today is for us to have this cake cut, and we officially open the office. Then the CEO is gonna talk, and when he talks, I will let them, of course, they will go back to their hotel and relax.
Now we have opportunity even in the Kenya, in Ethiopia, in Tanzania with Eric. So it means we're moving forward, and we will make this project like all people tell the same, to the moon. But the to the moon you will see when we launch in our game. When we launch in the big factory, we launch in the NFT game, and you will see what the value of the price can be give real price of the token.
Big respect to Mr. Akiki to organize this very nice office. We are very surprised. It's very nice surroundings here.
I'm honored to be witnessing this great moment when we started something big for Africa. We started here, kicking our first group of investors in Uganda, which is almost Uganda is the heart of Africa. So this is a sign that we're gonna pump a lot of blood in the projects that we are managing in Sudan and across Africa as well.
So without any wasting of time, we are going to call my CEO my co-founder and our partner in Khartoum to come and stand here, and then we cut this cake officially, and then we share the cake. We are counting 3, 2, 1, 0. Hoorah! Here's another card. It's officially open. All right, so now I can stop the share. So the people who are out there still confused about what to do, what to trust, I'm calling upon you to give this project one more chance and then wait and see what happens. Because truth is, you have to trust at some point. You have to find out by yourself. Don't listen to some stories. Come and test yourself. Then let's use our heads and look at the truth. What are these guys selling out there? Yes, they are good traders, that one we know. But now the question is, can they sustain a community when there is a bad trade happening, meaning all the people's money is going south? And sometimes it can happen for a week. We have people who are telling us, come, because we are working on something amazing, and something amazing is where we are talking about a coin hitting $100. Guys, those stories we've heard. I will tell you the truth, since I started networking, I have never made money from a coin which is on a network, I swear. Maybe the networking money, the commissions, but the coin itself, the asset, no, I have never. But probably we have made money from the commissions we make. So I want to thank you so much for being a part of us this morning. It's been an amazing Zoom because it started with the CEO's updates. And because the CEO started talking with you before many of you came, you missed out some of the updates. That's the reason I recorded this Zoom. So I'm going to pass it on to you right now, and then you can still go through it and listen to the updates, share it with your friends, and then let them know what we have. Thank you so much, my people. And let's get into investing. Call that person who invited you, thank them, and tell them, you know what? I have my $50 here. I want to start immediately. I have my 10,000. I had money locked in the bank. They are giving me 12%. I want to remove it from there. Amazing. Make that decision today. Are we together? Make that decision today. Thank you so much. And have a lovely day as we continue with the day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.